we're going to sing you a few songs, and we're going to record them, and we're going to do a video, because we are doing a video. And it's because I've been away. I was travelling with my partner Angelica on my motorbike, and we went all the way through Europe, and then we went to Africa, and then we came back. But while I was away, and now I'm back. And so this video and these songs is to tell you, or to remind you, that I'm here. And I thought the theme would be a selection of different styles of songs that I've written over the years. A little bit of pop, a little bit of folk, a little bit of navel-gazing singer-songwriter stuff, an homage to Van Morrison, and some songs with lots of words in. And Lee Trowbridge, the man in black here, is going to be playing with me today, my multi-instrumentalist musical ally. Behind the camera is Caroline Iandoli, camera person supreme, and an ally of the Simon Hopper Music Project. Lots of the photographs and videos we've done have been made by her. Behind Caroline is Nick Bierra, who's our soundman extraordinaire as well, and we hope you like it. This song is called I Fell by the River. It's what the music journalists like to refer to as a relationship song. We used to call them love songs back in the day. And this is a song about the moment of falling for someone. Falling in love is falling out of control, it says. Interesting that we allow ourselves to do that, isn't it? Or not, as the case may be. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Your mark in more ways than one. There are so many signs that you've been here and gone, like the ache in my heart, the words in my head, the flowers on the table and the stain on my bed. I fell by the river, I fell neath the sun, and I'm stunned, I'm elated at what has begun. I fell by the river, I fell neath the sun, and I'm waiting in wonder for what is to come. I think that you love me, but somehow I'm scared you'll find the real man hid behind all these words. Love has arrived, and not before time, but I find myself thinking of one I left behind. I fell by the river, I fell neath the sun, and I'm stunned, I'm elated at what has begun. I fell by the river, I fell neath the sun, and I'm waiting in wonder for what is to come. And falling in love is falling out of control, and I've lost my head and my heart, my soul. And I've said I'm yours and you said you're mine, but the rest of our lives is a very long time. I fell by the river, I fell neath the sun, and I'm stunned, I'm elated at what has begun. I fell by the river, I fell neath the sun, and I'm waiting in wonder for what is to come. I fell by the river, I fell neath the sun, and I'm stunned, I'm elated at what has begun. I fell by the river, I fell neath the sun, waiting in wonder. What's a boy to do? Oh, bloody hell. I'll have to remember the chords. Sorry, do you want us to carry on, Nick? So baby, let me say it doesn't last. Like a snowflake in the sun, it arrives. This is a song called The Permanent One, which is a line taken from a Smokey Robinson song. It's my homage to one of the greatest love songwriters in pop history. And this is the song that was going to make me my millions, because I thought that this would be sold to a boy band with quiffs, and then I'd never have to work again. But it didn't happen. This is The Permanent One. 2, 3. Each week I fall in love with someone new. A curving breast, an almond eye, a pouting mouth, a graceful thigh present themselves, and what's a boy to do? So baby, let me say it doesn't last. Like a snowflake in the sun, it arrives and then it's gone. It's just infatuation, it'll pass. For you are the permanent one. You are the permanent one. Like the earth, like a tree, like the sun. You are the permanent one. You're the permanent one. So temporarily, though I may stray, it's just the dazzle of the new, and it always fades from view. 'Cause you're the one I live for day by day, and you are the permanent one. You are the permanent one. Like the earth, like a tree, like the sun. You are the permanent one. You're the permanent one. You are the permanent one. You are the permanent one. You are the permanent one. This song is called Iceberg. It's not a song of praise to a variety of lettuce. I think I'll let the song speak for itself. 1, 2, 3. She says she's an iceberg afloat on the sea, with reason aplenty for being that way. Her depth's not revealed by the little she'll say, but 11.1% is plenty for me. I hove into view when it all did begin. sea's mirrored surface concealing my fate. The forecast was fine, at the helm my first mate. She tore open my hull, the iced water rushed in. Beware of the iceberg, it's more than it seems. Deep in its heart, it holds frozen lost dreams. Its beauty is visible, points to the sky, but its deepest dark danger is hid from the eye. With the sea rushing in through the hole that was ripped, she drifted off on the current away. The first mate made off in the lifeboat, some say, and I on the bridge going down with the ship. Beware of the iceberg, it's more than it seems. Deep in its heart, it holds frozen lost dreams. Its beauty is visible, points to the sky, but its deepest dark danger is hid from the eye. Beware of the iceberg, it's more than it seems. Deep in its heart, it holds frozen lost dreams. Its beauty is visible, points to the sky, but its deepest dark danger is hid from the eye.
Nick, also on this, the last verse, I'm going to try it a cappella.
On the second CD that I recorded a song called Another Clue. This song, written much later, quite recently, is called In Search of a Clue. Clearly, in the interim, I've lost the clue that I had. And this is, these are the ruminations of a 60-something songwriter living in a one-bedroom flat over a very busy road in East London. A man in that situation might think lots of things. Here's some of them. Reaching for meaning through rhythm and rhyme. It's marking the moment, it's passing the time. It's a pretty distraction during this pantomime. It's a clue to the person I play. It's a diary entry, it's something to do. I'm a solitary sleuth who's in search of a clue, who can't find his heart, and he's worried it's true, that he therefore lacks something to say, that he therefore lacks something to say. There's a tyro I've nurtured who's stealing my crown, and a lack of direction that's letting me down, and a state of inertia that's bringing me round to a realization that's grim, that there at the death it was all in my hands. When a man makes his monument, he must understand that if the critics deride him, if his performance is panned, and the outcome was markedly him. The outcome was markedly him. And the worst thing I did is increasingly clear. These canals and these bridges, they echo the fear, and a surge of self-hatred spills over the weir. It's a memory I once thought long gone, but a journey too far is one badly conceived, and your best explanations may not be received, when sometimes the truth is not so well conceived, when the damage is already done, when the damage is already done. And you can move to the west, you can move to the east, but some things abide there, no movable feast, though the spectacle changes the eyes of the beast. Are the portals they always have been, the lure of the new, its false promise and all, the sure disappointment that follows the fall, when you only half-heartedly answer the call. You will see what you always have seen. You will see what you always have seen. I found something ugly and it's in my heart. I'm immunodeficient, I can't prize it apart. It leaves me defeated, I thought I was smart. It's intriguing, although it's not fun, so I'll hunker down when the dreich weather falls, tighten my scarf, turn my face to the wall. My back will be cold, so I'll pray after all that someone will come with the sun, that someone will come with the sun. When innocence dies and self-delusion decamps, the sight it abandons is desolate, damp. It offers no comfort to cur or to tramp. You would almost regret that you came. It's monochrome bleak, but the truth I'll admit, for I am the writer, oh, how the biter gets bit. But this is one contract I simply can't quit, and there's no help to choose who's to blame. There's no help to muse who's to blame. So I'll wake every morning, I'll sleep every night. It's ticking them off, it's every man's plight. I'll add to my list, I'll keep flying my kite. We must strive to make it make sense. The available evidence may not align, no signified content adhere to the sign, but so long as the intent is not overtly malign, it'll do till I wander off hence. It'll do till I wander off hence. It'll do till I wander off hence.
I'm happy with it.
Yeah, it's a good take.
Yeah,
you did a really good.
Room
and that's what I'm wondering if we can. So it was just on that little transition.
Just that, yeah.
Comfort to cur. He said, "Oh, you have rolled a very good roll." And then I rolled a very good roll.
Yeah.
And I said to him, "Touche." He said, "Do you mean touche?"
That's so French.
We're definitely into folk music territory now. This is even called the Ballad of the Suffolk Five. In 2006, 5 young women were murdered in and around Suffolk. And I became increasingly angry as I listened to the news coverage that the women were never named. They were only ever referred to as prostitutes. And I wrote this song to give them their names, mindful of the song written by Woody Guthrie, the first singer-songwriter, some people say, and a hero of Bob Dylan's, when he wrote his song that became known as Deportees, in which he named the Mexican illegal immigrants who'd come into the USA to pick the fruit, as they were allowed to do every season, but then deported as illegal immigrants at the end of the season. The plane crashed, a number of them were killed, and Woody Guthrie wrote the song to give them their name back. And I wrote the Ballad of the Suffolk Five, at least partly for that reason. Come listen to my story, I'll tell to you a tale of Ipswich town in winter time and the horrors it entailed. 5 working girls who walked the streets for money, they were slain, leaving honest folk the question of who was to blame. Tanya had a habit, she was just 19 years, when she was the first one of the 5 to disappear. Her schoolmate never could have known how Tanya's life would end, when she used to sit in class and giggle with her friend. Consider 2 acquaintances aged 24 and 5. Gemma played piano and rode ponies as a child. Anna Lee was pregnant and the mother of a son. Neither now is able to complete what they'd begun. And on the 12th day of December, in a village outside town, 2 more naked bodies were discovered on the ground. Paula and Annette knew of the risks they had to take, but when they are addicted, you don't have a choice to make. And though you may choose to avert your eyes, cross the road, walk on the other side. These very women and the men who pay them for their time come from families just like yours and families like mine. They're pushed into the shadows because we want them from our view. They work to buy their drugs from crooks because we force them to. And like any mother, sister, daughter, they live from day to day to deal with the abandonment of when we look away. Though you may choose to avert your eyes.
So let me see if I've got this right. You actually inspired Long Time Gone. You don't like the graphics on my tuner, and I sing flat.
I didn't say you sang flat.
Oh, sorry, I must have misunderstood.
You did.
Yeah, okay.
You willfully misunderstood.
This is my homage to Van Morrison. It's called Peace Is Coming, and for the musically inclined, this is a song which, like many of Van Morrison's Celtic-influenced pieces, doesn't contain the dominant chord. So there you are. I'm sure you're fascinated by that. Peace is coming.
What a beautiful sky as I look east. Clouds like a landscape, mountains and fields, and the sun pours its silver on this sea. Feels like peace is coming soon. 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 I'm not looking for an eternal life. Well, who'd want to live for all that time? So I'm not afraid of never dying. Feels like peace is coming soon. 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 I didn't want to hurt a single soul. I'll try to make amends as I grow old. I don't need protection from the cold. So I travel on along this road. Oh, and where I'm heading, I just don't know. But where it goes, that's where it goes. Feels like peace is coming soon. 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 If I ventured in the slipstream between the viaducts of your dreams, where immobile steel rims crack, and the ditch in the back road stops. We were born before the wind. Feels like peace is coming soon. Feels like peace is coming soon. Feels like peace is coming soon.